Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 20 Week 7. Today we're taking another look at How to Train Your Guardian, the Granola team, taking on the Fellowship of the Ping, the Kyrix team. Last time, the How to Train Your Guardian lineup fell for the idea that Wraith King is a tanky guy, and fell apart like a bunch of sponge cake. See what happens this time. With me here would usually be the Dr. Dota Randy, but he's taking a piss break, so...
10 seconds remaining.
Interesting to see, the bans do not change for the most part.
5 seconds remaining. Ban.
Getting rid of the Venom this time. Poor Renee.
10 seconds.
It's kind of the downside of second pick. I think it's generally the weaker pick right now. Having to ban out those like 100% PB type heroes. Having to ban out those shamans, what have you. Really basically eliminate the advantage of the additional ban you get from second pick, in a lot of ways. What I see you typing in lobby chat? Good question.
Radiant team.
I almost started saying the Granola team called for Radiant if you didn't see that, but
just in time.
Yeah.
See it undying.
The most exciting hero you could possibly see. VS Gun, Jug Gun, X Gun, they pretty much just banned out what they didn't like from the last game plus VS. Interesting they banned the VS. I think they should have left that one unbanned. Because honestly, if it is unbanned, just like first pick it. It's an awkward situation for LD2L because I think at the LD2L level you have two heroes right now who are almost like essential first pick material. Between the Shaman and the Vengeful Spirit. Like, honestly, even if you're bad, wrong in your prediction. That was true. I didn't notice. There was $500 in Granola, and I suspected it might be you. Finally, I can predict on my own prediction. I won't, though. Predictions for this game are open again if you want to give it another whirl. Still looking for more silly things to put on that channel points thing. So, eventually there will be more crap you can make me do. Kyrix team running the Windrunner again. Trying to keep Renee on a small set of heroes, I suppose. Or maybe they're thinking about it as a flex option, though I don't think I necessarily would right now. Furion is Furigon. They just hate globals on the Granola team. No Nature's Prophet, no Dawnbreaker, and if you pick Zeus, they're not gonna ban it, but they'll be really pissed. Randy got back just in time to see an Undying, and that's all he wants to talk about in this game.
I don't know. It's a Windrunner. Windrunner versus Undying, you know? Focus Fire, the Tombstone.
Yep. It's not really somebody Undying wants to see. The Strength Steel isn't really that relevant for him. The Ursa is going to get picked up immediately. That's crazy talk. The last time they picked up the Jug and they actually didn't get punished for it, but this is so punishable. Like, you cannot allow this. Come on, Granola team. Granola would not let this happen. Do not let him down. Such a ballsy pick here. What a bad idea to make your team second pick if you're going to pick like this. Right? Like...
Yeah.
Like, so far, we have two and he chose this, by the way. So far, we have two situations where it would have just been better for the Kyrix team to have been first pick.
So now it's time to counter yourselves.
But it's true, yeah. That's what we're going to see now. I got a little faith. I mean, the Jug and Axe combo is not the easiest thing to just counterpick off the map. You're going to need a specific pool for that, and I don't know if these guys have that pool is the issue. You know, it's easy to say, not as easy to do.
Radiant team.
Damn, they're thinking hard about it. It's not a bad start, necessarily. I think it's a good support against the guy. somebody who can very cleanly
10
do.
seconds remaining.
You know, he's got 2 abilities that kite him. He has no
5
issue
seconds
buying the
remaining.
Yules, right? At least force the BKB from this guy and make him miserable when he's not. So it's not a bad start. Not bad in the Windrunner either, a lot of high alpha magic damage. I was talking earlier, before that Ursa pick came out, it's like, Windrunner, one of the more undesirable things for the Undying to see, because it's like, she can eat your tombstone, and she doesn't really care about the strength steal, because it's like, if you can hit Windrunner as a support, she's dead anyway, right? Like, the issue isn't going to be doing enough damage, it's going to be doing any damage at all. It's going to be actually getting her. It's kind of like Coddle, you know, when he's relevant, right? Like, the key to getting Coddle is not, like, actually, you know, doing the job. It's Raise King into Ursa. You know, statistically, it's like one of the worst matchups for Ursa in the game. I've never been sure why, and it doesn't seem to apply much in LD2L. I think it's in a lot of cases an uncoordinated games thing.
10 seconds.
But that could be very bad for the Kyrix lineup here, as we didn't see that great of
5
coordination
seconds
from them in
remaining.
Game 1. So you might be seeing a more representative example of how this matchup goes, rather than the more even version of this matchup we tend to see in LD2L.
Yeah.
Logically speaking, the Wraith King getting 2 lives is not something Ursa is overtly, you know, concerned about. He hits W, hits you again, right? Like, he is more than ready for round 2.
It's miserable for Ursa because he's a lion, and kind of Undying also screws you unless you're paying attention to him.
It's true, but you have a team around you, you're not just one guy.
Yeah. They. But I mean, we saw the last game.
Yeah, that's true. He might be one guy. Warlock coming up here can be kind of awkward with how this team went back in Game 1. I've
10 seconds remaining.
described Warlock before as kind of a win more hero. This guy doesn't do anything if you're down.
5
And Randy, pop
seconds
quiz, why
remaining.
is that?
They just kill your golem.
Well, not only that. A, your biggest skill is Fatal Bonds, but when you're down, you're mostly picking people.
You're not
You're a
doing damage, yeah.
horrible picker, right? Horrible picking hero. You are not a smoke and go guy, right? So there's that. B, you have no real ability to like escape from a bad situation. If you enter and leave, right? If your team gives somebody and then they get out, Warlock is just this big, slow, waddling old man who doesn't really have anything to do except sustain himself a little bit. Who might be the sacrificial lamb sitting there hitting his E when the guys are leaving, right?
Radiant
So,
team pick.
You know, if you catch him, he's gone, and he's a big team fight. Bristleback, okay. Big team fight hole.
2025?
And, C. I honestly forget what I was going to say for C, but I think A and B are pretty bad, honestly.
Radiant
He's bad for
team
picks,
back.
he's easy to kill on retreats.
Commander.
LC.
What is
Okay.
okay? This is an atrocious LC game by my eyes, but
Mm,
I mean, it's
No,
fine.
I think
like,
it's only
if you
bad
look
for
at the
Ursa.
1v if you look at the 1v1s,
Dire
like
team
it's fine.
back.
But if you consider that there are other heroes in the game, like it's terrible to duel anybody.
I don't know, I think you win any duel that's not
You duel-
on the Ursa,
You can duel,
honestly.
you can duel Warlock.
Dire
Like
team
you
back.
feed alpha supports. It's like the only thing you're doing. So if you
You
duel
feed,
Bristle,
you
it's
feed
like,
out the supports, you
you're an
nuke
Ursa.
Bristle. The Ursa's really the only bad thing. If you can kite around the
Radiant
Ursa or
team
just
back.
not duel when he's in your face, then you're fine. And frankly, if you duel Bristleback and then Ursa immediately drops what he's doing to get in your face, that means Wraith King is having completely,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, unchecked.
for sure. And whoever your
ability
mystery
to
mid is,
Yeah, no.
10 seconds.
Not being able to
remaining.
duel the Ursa sucks. That's like
anti-mage,
really bad, but
5 seconds remaining.
Storm Spirit Gaming. Why are we banning anti-mage?
might be Storm Spirit Gaming.
Storm Spirit against the Legion Commander.
Yeah, that'd be suicide. Well, the good news for
Radiant team
Bristleback
pick.
is that no, there really is no good news for Bristleback. That's like horrific. Probably should have banned that hero if they're gonna pick this, or if they were even thinking about it.
5 seconds remaining.
They banned 2 mana burning heroes.
It's true. Whoever this is most definitively going to be a mana guy. It is Storm Spirit.
Oh, they picked the storm? Whoa.
Well, yeah, I mean, they just banned the 2 best things that are going to
No,
be countering it, so why
the
not?
Dire banned it.
Yeah,
Dire
that's
banned
what I
the
mean.
counters.
The
Yeah,
Dire
I guess
banned the
it's true.
counters, so they said, why
Okay,
not?
That's crazy. Hell yeah.
I always like to see that.
It's a
Clever.
terrible Storm Spirit game for Dire. It's a decent Storm Spirit game for Radiant. I
5
don't know.
seconds.
Yeah, it depends
remaining.
on what the pick here is for Kyrix. I have a feeling that was what they were going to pick, and now they're sitting there saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, shit."
What do we do? Like, it's an awful Storm Spirit game.
Kunkka again.
Choose
Okay,
your
well,
hero.
throw it back, I guess.
Is this a good Kunkka game? For a while. The moment Gundam has the ability to not care about your X anymore, it's a bad Kunkka game. Honestly, if Storm Spirit plays creatively enough, he can kind of not care about your X anyway, right? Like, in that time period, if you get X'd, you can, you know, hypothetically, just go all in on the Kunkka, just keep him stormed in the Vortex, and then the part where you're supposed to be X'd back to where you originally were to take the skills doesn't happen. He just has to send you home afterwards.
Right.
Hypothetically, you can do that. Like him to the Bristle, I think he's a pretty good anti-Bristle guy. Bristle can build items to, like, make him suffer, but it's not really what he wants to do, just naturally. Can eat the 2 supports pretty comfortably. I like him against Cirrus. I think it's a generally good Storm Spirit game. The X could be bad early. But I think all he needs is... I mean, honestly, these guys have... I was flaming the Lincoln's Heart last game on the Jug. But honestly, these guys have so few items or so few things that are going to actually go through the Lincoln Sphere. Even the Lincolns might not be bad here, right? Like... You know, I guess the Bristleback Snot actually makes that pretty unpalatable, so maybe not, but... Hey, that stops being the case when he gets Hags, so, you know, there's that. Does it? I don't actually remember anymore. If he still has the big snot party in any capacity. If he does, that doesn't interact with Lincolns, but if he doesn't, it's pretty bad. But still, you know, just BKB. And, he really does not have a lot to worry about in fights. He does not really have anything to worry about in any kind of 1v1s. This is a very good pick here. Granola's probably smiling up in heaven. I definitely favor their comp this time, I think. Interestingly, they seem to be switching out their roles here. Wild Daddy is probably not going Poslan LC, I'm guessing. They're putting the Wraith King 1, the LC3. Tiki forgot to predict. Did anyone predict? No. That's okay. You know what? Just for you, bud. I'll run like a 1 minute long.
Oh, you got a 5v5.
30 seconds.
And in doing that, I missed first blood.
Rip Renee?
Yep.
Yes. Alrighty.
Two go down, the Warlock and the Windrunner, both supports.
That's
Well, Daddy
unfortunate.
is running to bot. He is running to bot, that's interesting. I don't think I agree with that decision. I think that he's gonna be right. You're sending this guy. This guy is like your puzzle in this game. Last game he was basically your puzzle. In this game he is very your puzzle. LC is not a puzzle hero, and you're laying him into Ursa and Warlock. Are you nuts? That is like a major gaffe. This guy has no business in this lane. He should 100% be bought. I mean, it's not like Bristle and not Warlock, Bristle Windrunner is that much better for him, mind you. But like, holy hell, I'd rather eat sawdust than play this lane. I mean, this is like horrid.
Which means they'll win the lane, I'm sure.
It's true, yeah. I think I keep the Undying with them though. I think I just switch the LC. Switch the LC, switch the Wraith King, leave it at that. It's a very bad game for the Undying in terms of bad lane for the Undying in terms of his support trade, but he's got a lot to do with the core here. Bristleback attack's pretty slow, so he's not going to be a great Stone Basher if he needs to be. You know, he does not have that thing that gives him the ult at level 1 anymore, sadly. This is not Bristleback. But, the strength steal for him is pretty bad. Somebody put $10 on Kyrix. That's a brave bet. It's not $10, it's 10 channel points, but still.
10 bucks. I was about to say, whoa, you got a racket going on here?
Nah, I just got channel point gambling. Is Renee now sponsored by $0 player? What his sponsor is now what he is deep down. The nice double Q there. Man, I just almost like this so much. Yeah, I did see that, yeah. I just want you to know, Tiki, because I did that just for you, bruv, I missed first blood. So, you know.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bonk. It's okay, Please, it should be 2 minutes in the future anyway. By the time you said that, I had already probably moved on. Could be a very good lane for LC at the very least. The Undying and lane thing I was talking about earlier is the case, but also these guys, not the best at kill pressuring on her. You can get rid of the... That's not. Bristleback, you can get rid of the snot rockets, right? Yes, so... If she's in trouble, she can hit W, just get all the snot off her back. And that sucks for Bristleback. She can't do anything about the quill, she's gonna have to be mindful of that, but if you're mindful of it, it's not like a million IQ play, it's watch your HUD and make sure this number doesn't get gigantic. If you're mindful of it, then it's something you can deal with. He does not have the... He has a trait where he has the snot with his back. I think LC into the bristle, especially when he has this trait, it's probably okay. Because he can't really do that much to you, but the Wraith King of the Ursa, yeah, it's a little rough for him. Thus far not going super well.
This Ursa's pretty happy in this lane right now.
Yeah. Pretty uncontested farm. Sport is not here, Sport is doing stacks, so... And I think the Kyrix lineup kind of senses that and run down there and put some holes in Wraith King's back for him. I will say though, the W being able to purge the bristleback snot that I was talking about being a good thing and all that, you do need to level the skill for that to be the case, so I definitely hope to see that at level 4. If she doesn't do that, it's not going to be happy times for her. Ooh, Bristle almost actually dies there. If he doesn't mash that magic wand key, he actually dies there, I think.
Denied.
So far, mid is mostly just, speaking of just no action, just hitting creeps. Mid is mostly no action, just hitting creeps. Both guys are pretty much just farming, not really interfering with each other either way. Chobro's getting a little bit of the worst end of it, but like not by much.
We'll see what happens when Chobro gets 6.
Yeah, it could change things.
Fortunately, Storm's gonna hit 6 first, so it's really awkward for Kunkka.
Yeah. But he's not that far behind. He could just play defensively for a wave.
Well, I'm saying he can't play offensively, is the problem, like, because if you drop all your shit on him, he can probably just fall lightning unless he literally dies in one combo, which is unlikely.
Yeah.
Saying the
That's
kill
true,
threat
but that's
is to
happening
be
either way. I
0.
mean, even if he's not 6 immediately, if he's not, like, really down. Down to the case. Lumix going for the gold here. Actually almost died doing it. Sure, we're getting back. Water in spawn in 20 seconds. 15 by the time he even got to that point in the sentence, but hey, he's counting.
Me.
Alright.
Looking for me?
again. Gundam. Very low here on the Kunkka, but he's gonna get away with it. Storm Spirit playing this. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding. Shobro would be fuming right now if he knew this was happening.
Yeah, that's
The Gundam wins the lottery. You can see where this bristleback LC lane. Oh, she still doesn't got her W. Come on, LC. You can see where this lane kinda is by the last hits here. It's 24-18. So the LC's not really getting that many last hits, but the bristleback is getting very few. Having to spend a lot of time back. In fact, dies. That time he does not quite hit the stick. Does not quite hit the stick at the right time. So Gundam's level 6 now. He's hit his regen rune. Chobra actually almost missed the boat. Like literally missed with the boat. I mean. Gundam gonna do his bit, then back off a little bit so he gets the regen out of it. And oh no, he let the regen expire. Rip. Maybe just if he just uses ult to just dive across the sunken bridge there, you actually get a lot done with that regen. But still looks like he's gonna get a lot done with it anyway. Actually,
a little interested in this kill.
Get him, Gundam! Dive, dive! Okay, there we go. Holy hell!
Oh yeah.
Oh man, if he was playing that cautious again, oh.
Playing with a spoon.
It really was. Maybe trying to do a submarine commander there. Lane is getting awful for the Wraith King. He's down 10 last hits. He's having to take jungle camps. It's pretty bad. Not as bad as it is for the Bristleback though, who is also down 10 last hits and is down to death and has more denies on the LC than the Eris has got. So both the off lanes having a bad day right now. Killing the Kunkka has given Chobro an entire, not Chobro, giving Gundam an entire level's advantage right now. Great for them. LC playing up very aggressively here, is looking to get a quick duel level 6. Still hasn't gotten her W. You know, if you had your W, you could just go and you'd have 0 stacks of snot on you right now, and you would be in a great position to just duel them. Oh well, Lane's gonna push out here anyway. What's it building up the battle carry? Timing looks pretty good.
Damage is overwhelming out the screen. This lane is like rancid. Is it half of Bristle's HP is gone?
Yeah, he's pretty much always having to be in the okay. I'll see level 6 under the tower here once again. I think if the if they can get the Bristleback out from under this tower, he's just dead, right? Like if he, oh my god, the wave is just perpetually bad for them. Really need a pull here, right? Like these guys, if these guys pull this wave like 2 waves ago, this is the easiest level 6 duel of these guys' life. Versus
so
going
to know where the Hasterd.
Yep, just ran over him here while we were looking at that. The wave is still under tower. They say, I don't care. They notice when Winter's gone, they go for the duel anyway, and they do get the job done. So, bad day to be Mega Man. Wild Daddy says, try harder. Good advice.
That's advice for life.
Ursa,
Whatever you were.
Ursa, he's level 7. Oh no, he's not going to get the Lotus, so he's not going to have mana. Oh no, Furious Georgie Fool.
That's
Okay,
fine.
Lion's here.
Lion's gonna bail him out. Maybe.
Lion's not gonna be on my Lion hit E! Okay.
Hello? Guys? Ursa's not level 6 somehow. That's very strange.
There we go.
There you go.
Skeleton King now has still not enough mana to actually ult. And is gonna go for a kill attempt on Kyrix here, which is really not what you want to do. Ursa immediately sees him waste all of his mana again. And just
Ooh.
starts running at these guys, which is the correct course of action. This is crazy. Somebody
Yeah,
TP.
rage.
Somebody TP, baby. Come on. Storm Spirit's looking at it. He's gonna opt to not get involved. Well, stakes him efficiently early game. Wraith King does have the skeleton straight, so he can't do that. Especially since he has Lion's help, right? Like, they could just... Lion can just walk up to it, hit the camp with his Q. Wraith King can clean up with the skeletons. Look at the net worth chart here. It is pretty much just favoring Radiant, or just favoring Radiant right now. That bristleback is... Oh boy. He is he's having a bad day. This man is taking a sad song just to turn it around. I mean, singing a sad song just to turn it around, rather. Like, this is not good. He's more vulnerable than he realizes to another tool, too. Especially without his support here. The Radiant doesn't know the support isn't here, but if he did, he would be very dead looking.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, look at that. Bristle's having to
is-
play, but like almost to his T2 right now.
Yeah. If Elsie had phase, he would literally be dead, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay.
She had her W.
Has rolled. Oh, he's
Almost dies.
Oh,
Dude, get your
God.
W. You actual psychopath. Level the skill, my friend.
Mine.
Two-man smoke here looking at top. There's a Bastion skeleton, so you know he's on vision. Storm Spirit has a smoke, and he also has an invis, just in case the smoke isn't enough. Wraith King is not in here. He is not even thinking about being in here. Hesitating on going behind the lines. They really do not want to dive the tower here. Just need more manpower, but team is split right now. These guys are still trying to get this duel up, Bob. Without the W or the phase boots, that's just not happening. This is a little nuts. That's the effect I was talking about earlier there on the Kunkka.
Guys?
Yeah, get him.
Okay.
Get him, Chun.
Kill-
Get him!
Killed them.
No!
Okay. Unfortunate.
He was so split from his team there. You had to know it too, because you could see
Dire's
everybody.
middle tower is under attack.
Very, I think, overly conservative play on the part of Gundam here in a lot of cases is not doing him favors. So he's still ahead, but definitely not to the degree he could be. My kingdom! For one level of a skill, man. My kingdom! Alright, duel him. Alright, duel him. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Should have fingered him. Oh, he doesn't have that. Never mind. Shouldn't have fingered him. 20 duel damage. 2 duel wins. Renee charging into this is a little nuts. But they don't have
Shouldn't do
any
that in public
stuff.
anyway, you know?
But it is going to let LC find a big stack here in the Dire's triangle. That she's going to easily power through with the assistance of the Undying. They're like getting ready to really fight here.
Oh,
If
okay.
only I had a W. I get rid of that? I don't think so.
Is under
No.
attack.
But you know, at least you would give your Lion moral support. And that's the important part.
True.
This guy's going all in on Soul Rip. This guy was really going in for the big jump scare nukes and the bristlebacks. This is interesting. Worked out. Not something I would like to see in every game, but it worked out this time. Hi, Anno.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Charge! No! Stop stunning him when it's gonna make you run out of mana! You respawn with a full bar, my friend. If you want to stun him, do it then.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Not sure why Storm is
Dire's
calling a
bottom
play that
tower
he's not
is
there
under
for.
attack.
It didn't matter anyway.
They call it the Jumpman technique.
Yeah, that's true.
Here now.
bait your team into thinking you're there when you're not.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Now this is a feat.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Dire's bot T1 goes down, their top T1's looking a little bit in trouble. Not really gonna commit
Dire's
to
top
this.
tower is under attack.
Maybe? I mean, Gundam's coming up here again.
Okay,
Crazy
Ursa-
talking Ursa's part, yep.
I'm just gonna.
So there's a bit of an
bluff,
arcane rune left.
actually. Oh,
He may
Oh,
live
no.
to regret that decision. Golem's gonna come
Nice,
out. Pretty good
Warlock
Golem.
ulti, though.
What do you mean, finger death with the Golem?
okay.
Oh no, baby, that ain't good.
Storm's gone.
Yep, Storm's gonna just TP in the ult.
Much ado about nothing.
Furious
What
George
you
is
do
gonna
about-
be about something if Furious George dies without enough mana.
Yeah, there's
Gonna need
much
to-
ado about nothing.
I need to build a Soul Ring or what? He's really not good at keeping track of that.
Somehow, out of all that, one support died.
Yeah. Talk about much ado about nothing. Wraith King, man, he's scary, he's terrifying. Oh, there's your answer, Tiki! Who's gonna farm the big ancient stack? Everybody! Wraith King!
No.
Wraith King! Okay.
no.
Oh my god. This guy, dude, this guy just lives to give me a heart attack. This guy's goal in life is that mine isn't very long.
Oh,
That's
Radiant's top tower
sad.
is under attack.
what is? Nothing's happening.
Yeah, both these teams are much better and much more committed
Radiant's bottom
to like
tower is
harassing
under
each
attack.
other and getting away than they are to actually killing each other. Nobody wants to commit to anything. Everybody is very frightened. Oh my god, LC has a point of her W.
Radiant structures
crazy.
It
are
says
fortified.
2,443 gold. My friend, buy something. Decided
Blink
to
dagger.
start with a Blink
Radiant's
Dagger, which I
bottom
think is
tower
fine. They have
is
enough
under
damage
attack.
to throw into that, I think.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That almost was really scary looking for the Storm Spirit, but was not actually shackled with something.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like Storm Spirit using his ult to dodge the bristleback snot. DD on the LC. She may not get to use it because she might. Okay, that's her blink reveal. Showbro hits the boat X a little too early, and would have gotten away with it if she hadn't gotten that blink dagger. No, 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 no! Don't walk back! Don't walk back! You have to in hell! Don't do it!
Dire's
Okay,
top
the
tower is under
Dire
attack.
retreated.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Storm's ready?
Wow! A little nutty.
What? What? Nothing's happening. See what I mean?
Something's gonna happen no matter whether or not they want it to. Wraith King is going to kind of explode
Dire's
here.
top tower
It's not dying quick enough.
No, it's
Oh,
just
no.
fine. Oh my god! Oh no! Lion just ulted Ursa when he was
Dire's
ulted.
top
It
tower
did
is under
nothing.
attack.
Duel
Okay.
coming out. They're just gonna smash the Windrunner. Ursa Blink is out. Very aggressive positioning for a very dead
Oh,
guy. Speaking of very
Wraith
dead guy,
King.
the Wraith King. I think he's guaranteed dead. He got X'd and he is
Oh,
gone.
You know,
Ult, oh my god, you know. Yep, gets run over by the Storm Spirit here.
Storm's Spirit versus the world.
No, he's wasting all of his mana trying to kill Trobro. He
Oh,
got him!
Storm's Spirit versus
It
the
worked
world.
out! Oh no, the world runs! It's a draw! The world dies in! Storm Spirit dies!
What is going on in this game? Doesn't make any
You
sense.
were
to any
complaining about
creator of
nothing
Dota.
happening, so now everything will happen.
Yeah, now Renee will get a random triple kill.
Renee and
Two
the
supports will
Golem.
survive. Yeah, that's true. Golem stole his third kill.
What a wacky set of situations. 4 for 4 trade there. It's going to favor the Dire. Though it is disproportionate. The XP change, in a way. I mean, really, at the end of the day, it pretty much favors the Radiant because most of the gold on the Dire and most of the XP went to the Windrunner, who's a support, and the Bristleback, who is, like, not in the scam.
Illusion.
Nope, you cannot debuff that, not that you landed it anyway. LC dead?
Yeah,
Everyone's
Rest
TPing
in
in on
peace.
this.
quick duel.
Storm's in, but
Oh,
too
Lumix,
late.
no. Oh no. No, no,
Oh,
no.
baby.
Ditto gets 5 bounties.
Yeah, you're right, man. Got rich. That ain't good. That was just bad coordination. That shouldn't happen. Sort of flawed game sense, unfortunately, on the part of the LC. Did not really realize to the extent the other team was missing. Shades the last game away.
So 3 people die 1v5.
Yeah, in a row, yeah. In fairness, Undying really wasn't able to do anything about that. He showed up when it was like a 3v3, and then it turned into a 1v3 before he could get out, because he's a very slow-moving guy. Base for the Wraith King, though. I'll see looking at the blade mail next. Storm Spirit is going to be building the Lincolns. Again, Whistleback's going to make that pretty unpalatable for a while. And he, in fact, does not have any ability to do the, it's not the world anymore, so, will not really be a good response to that. They forgot the X on that boat. It's not going to matter, though. Great stun by Lion. The response is so slow, but it's going to make it. We got Kunkka under the tower here with the tombstone. Storm Spirit says, okay, you want to be an asshole at the back of the fight? Here you go. I'll be an asshole at the back of the fight. Wraith King is in for this. He does not have a blink, but doesn't need one.
You had your warning.
4 for 2 there. Losing the LC again is very rough. It's starting to feel like she's kind of fallen off the face of the world at this point. Just getting killed too quickly, too easily. And if I'm honest, a lot of that is just response too slow. I don't know if she's just not screaming on the mic help when she needs to, but still a decent fight for the Radiant, who just got a lot of money on their Wraith King in particular. A lot of XP for him too.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Wraith King, interestingly, started with the Radiance, is now going into Silver Edge. Guess he just wants to get rid of the Ursa Fury swipes, perhaps. So he's got himself a Basher, Battle Fury Basher. Been doing very good for a very bad Ursa game. The Radiant has not been doing a great job, like, finding him and actually, like, keeping the thumb down on him for the most part. Still a pretty bad Ursa game, though. Might not necessarily be much. Gundam tries to get himself a regen. Oh my god, that's so close. Gundam tries to get a regen rune, he almost gets killed instead. Very scary, but he does live through it in the end. Bristleback is going for the auras here, which is a fine idea. In particular, I think one hero the auras are underrated on is Storm Spirit, or against, because this guy, he likes to hit you with right clicks a lot, he likes to hit you with magic damage a lot, he likes to do both things, right? And I think some people sometimes underestimate just how much damage this guy can do with right clicks, but it's very DPS, not alpha damage type right click, right? He hits you a bunch in a short time. You get the Crimson Guard active out, he can't do that right click damage, you get the pipe out, he's like getting nerfed for magic damage. The Storm Spirit is such a big part of their game plan, I cannot disagree with that at all. LC has found the Kunkka, gets him in the duel. 5 people show up for it, but hey, what are you gonna do? Pretty big kill. Not really the guy they want, but it's a big kill nonetheless. Winner really should have just gone and like hit that wave, if I'm being honest. Chris Bristleback should have just gone and hit that Tormentor, and they do. Is going to give a free shard to the Warlock. Bristleback Crimson Guard now out. I got him Scepter coming out on somebody. Is that Warlock? Yeah, it was. So Warlock's going for the Ags here.
Dire's middle tower has
Mid
fallen.
T2 for the Dire is going to go down. A lot of Dire guys actually pretty close to here, but they're going to skip town for the Radiant Sable to take the place over. Versus solo pushing bot. Just trying very hard not to appear before this team before he's got his BKB. They, I suppose, they saw him somehow, or somebody pinged the Ursa there anyway. They have smoke. They do. They're not using it though. They're just gonna walk onto the wave here, and Ursa's gonna TP. That was. Why would they not pop the smoke, Randy?
I'm not sure.
Very strange play. The Ursa is almost certainly dead if they smoke in for that.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Battle Blade now
attack.
complete on the Wraith King. LC going for a harpoon here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower.
Got a duel on the bristle bag. It looks pretty unlikely this one's going to pan out, but the guy is probably going to die first. He got Blade Mail Blind, just fingered him in the back. It doesn't matter though, he's still gonna go down. So Mega Man trades his life for the T1 mid. Whether or not that is worth it, that's up for you to decide. Warlock gets his Ags. You know, once again, kind of in the pincers, but once again, they really need the smoke or something here.
Radiant's top
He
tower
has a blank,
is
but he,
under
oh no,
no
he just
blink.
used his blank.
Harpoon? Oh boy.
He's,
Wait for
trouble
the
now,
enrage, wait
tries
for
to
the enrage.
TP.
Dead.
Nothing comes of it, he's just dead. That's what you want to see.
Wait, didn't have duel? Okay.
Yep, up in 7. So, 2 pretty decently sized picks in a row. The Bristleback, not really that big of a deal, but gave you the space to go get the Ursa, and that's a pretty big deal. Stop the charts, so get rid of him. Really helps you a lot. Also,
Radiant's
he would have had
bottom
BKB
tower
up
is
very
under
soon,
attack.
and that wouldn't have happened as a result.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But the Ursa BKB is now complete. It's going to be pretty hard to deal with them for the time being. The very nice thing is, at the very least, the Wraith King Reincarnate, if there is one thing that you're certainly going to get out of that,
Dire's structures
it is
are
going to
fortified.
outlast the first BKB, so. A lot of guys TPing in. Yeah, everybody is here at Smash Ultimate. All 5 guys on the die are just your top. He really doesn't get anything by being here anymore. Wraith King's going down intentionally pop a bunch of smokes.
Oh, that is an insane duel.
Yeah, it didn't really work out either. Duel even happened without the
Oh
blade mail
my
on.
Good God. That was not the duel.
There's life for Wraith King. Very quickly, second life for Wraith King. Okay.
Kind of just funneled your team into a terrible position.
Yeah. And Storm Spirit was not even really involved with that either. Not help. I don't think that was on Gundam. I think he just was just legitimately not ready for that.
Oh, Roshi.
That's an unfortunate situation for the LC. At least she didn't lose the duel, so it could have been
Radiant's top
worse.
tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Storm Spirit is getting something off of Courier. Might explain his
Dire's
reluctance to
middle
fight there.
tower
It's
is
going to be
under attack.
Lincoln's again. Like I
Radiant's
mentioned,
top tower is under attack.
the first debut of the Lincoln Sphere is probably going to be pretty big, but I do predict this might be not the most effective Lincolns due to the bristlebacks not being able to pop it. So Aegis on Earth, so first Roche here, 30 minutes about. Aegis 9-second BKB Basher, Battle Fury. Wraith King looking for his own BKB. Wild Daddy wants to go so hard. Wild Daddy wants to get so dead.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Wraith King is
Back
just
to-
completely ignoring the Ursa, going to the back line here to just tear them to pieces.
Oh no.
He does not have Reincarnate.
Very dead.
I mean, that was almost a good idea. If he had Reincarnate, I mean...
Radiant's middle tower
I can see why they thought that was a good idea, but without that tricky little spell off cooldown, not so much.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
Not
24
even dead.
HP survives the Aegis.
Oh my.
This is so not the duel, dude. I can't believe he at least didn't lose. That was very close. This is like an organizational disaster for the Radiant right now. They're getting
Oh.
dove.
Not like this. Kill him.
Goodbye, Storm Spirit. This is like an organizational disaster though for the Radiant. Like this team comp is really not conducive to the level of like communication, level of organization they're actually having in these fights. If they can't determine when and where the dual target should be, where the LC should be, and like advance of that, they really should not have picked the slants. Glyph?
Dire's bottom
Glyph! Hello! Okay, there we go.
towers are fortified.
Interesting.
Radiant's middle tower
Anyway.
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Krista jumped in behind the lines there.
Oh, okay.
The duel gets immediately interrupted by Yul's Scepter, and then just like a
Okay.
complete collapse. This LC is
Well,
whack. This guy doesn't. I almost
Okay.
said something very mean, but he needs to duel Warlock or wait for Warlock to show. You're going to be really amazed in 2 minutes who the LC actually opts to go for here. It's so much commit. This guy means nothing. He really doesn't. He's got the Crimson Guard, and if he pops it before you duel him, that's like his contribution to the fight. This guy is like taking up way too much of LC's brain space. These duels going on in every fight are just completely unnecessary. My Bristleback has a Crimson Guard Blade Mail. If you ignore this Bristleback, that's like the best thing you could do in a fight. Can't do anything. Game's not over. It's starting to feel really bad for the Radiant. They're just executing this really wrong. I think it almost comes back to the mentality in a way. It's like the Wraith King is just playing these like aggressive fights way too
Okay.
eagerly.
What a duel!
Oh, there you go. I actually got him too. Yeah, that is a huge redemption arc. I wish I had seen what happened there, but hey. Storm Spirit accidentally uses
everyone's
Vortex
dying,
on that little
unfortunately.
golem, but whatever. Oh, the insta-kill on the stupid. One on her skill. Oh my god, Wraith King just shaves off half his HP on Kunk's Blade Mail. Okay, so that was good. It's a 3 for 3, but right now that massively benefits the Radiant. They also want to duel off of it. And no, it's not a 3 for 3. It's a 3 for 2 because the Wraith King just reincarnated. 3 for 2, massive upswing for the Radiant. Just got a lot of XP from that. 3k net worth swing. Game is not over, like I said. Storm Spirit Parasma coming out.
Sigma moment.
Gonna be unhappy if Bristleback finishes. Oh, he has finished the pipe. He's not gonna be that happy when he figures that out. Going for the eggs. Next wants to do the black hole. No Yules on this guy. How about on the other guy? No Yules on either of these guys. They're
Radiant's
base inertia,
bottom
you know.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, you put him in that little tornado, he can't really come down. He's not dealing with that with the ult like he does most other things. Parasma now out on the Storm Spirit. LC floating 3k, by the way. Saving for buyback, I assume, but I really like. I feel like where she's at, she can't afford to do that. Like this person really needs to buy out. They got Ursa under the tower again. They got Ursa under the tower again. He's dead. They got him again.
Okay.
So that's what I'm talking
Whoa.
about. Like you stop dueling the Bristleback. Look how much your life improves just like that. You know what I mean? So
13k net worth lead for what?
yeah,
Doesn't look like it, does it?
no, it does not. I'm gonna have the Roche bit here. Not a bad place to go, but he died too recently. Still got 2 minutes for that sup.
Regeneration.
Okay, LC, we need to talk. Buy this. You cannot save her buyback. You're a Poslin LC with who's like second lowest in the net worth charts. You're not really doing considerably better than the Warlock, who hey is doing better than the Bristle. Like buy the scrap. Looking at Furious George here. This is. I mean the Bristleback has got to know to at least some degree this is fate, right? Like, come on now.
Okay,
Duel is out.
Who is not dying.
Yeah.
Back
Now
to
who is the
Radiant.
LC? Mostly support trade here. Yeah, just support trade. Not good when you were up,
Is under attack.
but hey.
Triple kill for Kyrix.
Yep. Alright, just needs to not be uncoordinated to win fights. Radiant needs to be coordinated to win fights, frankly. That is... I just don't understand, man. That's gotta be it, right? Like, they gotta stop now, right? Like, you had 2 fights where you didn't duel the Bristleback, and you, like, killed the Ursa immediately and just stomped through
Radiant's
them.
bottom
You
tower
had 1 fight where you dueled him again, and that happened. Stop it. You know what I mean? Now you know. Knowing's half the battle. Treat it like it is. Wraith King's coming out to party. Wraith King is almost dead. Wraith King just died of golems and conquer skills. Sad. See you in 116 seconds. Has his 9-second BKB here. Wow, gonna went a long way to see you die.
Yeah.
But he ain't gonna do it, maybe? Okay, no, he is gonna do it. Smoke coming out here. I like the smoke, but Windrunner has
The
kind of seen it.
winds are blowing.
Yep. That stupid Windrunner shard. Who won game 1? Kyrix. Kyrix won game 1.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That is correct. It was Kyrix. You're gonna know in 2 minutes, though. I'm dying working on that, working on those big boots, like to see that. Ursa has his Satanic. It's interesting. I don't think it's gonna benefit him as much as he thinks it does. Like, the Ursa is not dying in, like, long protracted fights. The Ursa's getting 100 to 0'd. I think he needs to work on something for that before he gets an item like this, frankly. What do you mean you can't hear me if I replied? Turn your goddamn audio on, or wait 2 minutes. Randy, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The leader is so obsessed with dueling Bristle if he's buying a Silver Edge.
Yeah, the second Silver Edge, yes.
It's so funny.
You just gotta stop, man. Look at this guy. This guy is less valuable. He has
Needs to get a
less
Bristle,
money
Bristle duel Anonymous.
than the Warlock.
Get this guy some help. He's obsessed.
Fuck. Anyway.
He may in fact fall under the Windrunner soon.
Yeah, he is dangerously close to that even. You just can't. You just gotta get your mind off of it, right? You got the jump scare duels in the Ursa. It's not gonna work every time, but they're a valuable option. Getting the Warlock, that's very good. Getting the Windrunner even isn't that bad, right? Like, just don't anybody but
You know
him.
this rush is happening, and there's a Storm Spirit in the game.
That's true. He's going right in.
What?
He's going right for it.
really early.
He's come in. Yeah, he's seen it. It's too early. He dropped the
No,
boat on
get it out.
nothing.
Oh man.
They're going to secure the Aegis, but... Okay, well, I mean, it's not going to be worth securing shit if the Wraith King dies, but luckily, invisibility is invincibility, so... Who's going to win game 2? We already had the prediction for that, sadly. LC, Duels BB loses fight every time. This is true.
At this moment, 69% chance for Dire to win.
Nice.
70% chance for Dire to win.
Radiant are doing the right thing here. They don't really want to take this fight right now, probably rightfully. And are just cutting the waves up. You got LC cutting up bot, you got the Storm Spirit cutting up here at mid. In fact, Storm Spirit actually has a creep here. He's going to do some damage to this tower. Very nice, gets a glyph out.
Dire's courier has been killed.
It was kind of awkward. They don't actually have a very good knowledge of where the LC is. They did get the dust on her, but oh no! Oh no 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 no! She's actually gonna duel the Windrunner before she goes down here. She had Ags. Oh no, she does win the duel. She's gonna die of the Kunkka, but hey. What are the worst possible combination of toppings? This is Chon.
Oh, my Storm Spirit!
Is under attack.
Oh no.
He missed the second golems!
Not like
Wow.
this.
Worst possible combination of toppings? Well, you know, everybody likes the pineapples, of course. A very universally popular and not at all controversial topping already. But the combination that I don't think anybody's going to go to bat for is you get yourself some pineapples, you get yourself some peppers, and you get yourself some anchovies. And there you go. Mission complete.
Alfredo sauce on there too.
Oh yeah, you get the Alfredo. Cannot forget the Alfredo. Oh man, black hole, baby!
But it didn't do that.
Yeah, it looked cool though. It might do something, and Ursa has
Ursa's
died.
dying. It's an
The
Aegis
first
low.
life. Ursa thought about going for round 2, but he's still thinking about going for round 2. This is a little nuts here.
My Legion's gonna be up.
Black hole!
Legion's gonna be up imminently.
Yeah. Klein is gonna be down.
Okay.
Wow, also comes in immediately
That's
to
insane.
us. Ursa got the Satanic out. It's not gonna work. It's gonna work.
Oh my god.
I can't tell, man. This is a crazy fight. Ursula's broken. Oh, Kunkka drops the boats on the respawning Wraith King. It's over. We're going home. 2-0 Kyrix. Just anchovies. Never tried them, but I want to. I know what they taste like though, so I can guarantee anchovies, pineapple, not the combo. Oh man, that was nuts. Just too good for sweet and salty? No. No. Not sweet and salty, sweet and briny. I'm afraid those are two very different taste profiles. Anyway. Oh boy. Not where the smart money was at. I think some stand-in problems really happened here. I think this really almost goes back to the laning problem that we saw at the beginning of the game. Wraith King stayed in the pot 3 mentality the whole time. Wraith King kind of acted like he thought in a lot of this game that LC was going to be the real carry who was going to be doing the real job. He did come off it near the end. He did stop playing like that eventually. Dusty in chat, man, everybody's showing up literally right at the end of stream today. He stopped playing like that eventually. But, like, the Wraith King was just not in that Pazlam mindset. Everybody got just so blinded by that Bristleback pick. And I mean, hey, you know what? It was a bad Bristleback game. And wouldn't you know it, it, like, was. On game 1, I already said that, luckily. But between 2 minutes ago and now. But it was not a good Bristleback game. And as it would turn out, no, it was a horrible, totally awful, rotten Bristleback game where he had, like, no impact at all. but, like, he doesn't care. He just bought a bunch of aura items. So, like, you know, he just got to hit all of his buttons before he went down, before everyone jumped on him. And, there's Renee. He got to hit all of his buttons before everyone jumped on him, and then who cares if it's a terrible bristleback game, because you've just gone all in on him. He's just, like, you just enabled everybody else to win. I think if the LC is smarter about her duel options, and we saw it happen in the game, if the LC is smarter about who she chooses to duel, if she chooses more valuable targets, like, especially if she chooses a Warlock, which I don't think she went after a single point in the game. This guy built so greedy. That Aeon disc is really recent, right? If she goes after, like, the Warlock or something, she goes for the jump scare opportunistic duels on the Ursa, I mean, she's not going to win it normally. Even the Kunkka, who she didn't really duel that much, the Windrunner, she duels anybody else. I think this is a pretty smooth sailing game for the Radiant. But they just got so tunnel vision. Both her and the Wraith King got so utterly tunnel vision on the Bristleback that even though he didn't, like, do anything, he won by not doing anything. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. He just attracted so much attention that the Ursa, who should have had a god-awful game, was able to just roam around every fight and just do whatever he wanted. And so, Ursa beats Wraith King and LD2L once again. You hate to see it. Anything to add to that? I mean, I think that pretty much covers the whole book. Also, support's not really building support items. That doesn't help. Randy has left the call. Okay, well. Before we go out, one more special shout out to the subscribers. Literally could not do this season without you. I would definitely have to take up another job, and then I would not be able to do these games. So, for the subscribers, super duper ultra shout outs to you. Sorry for the ads for the people who don't have one.
Special thanks to Daddy_Crispin for the 2-month Prime sub. I hope you actually get money for these Prime subs.
I do. It's the equivalent of the Tier 1 sub. You get the same amount. So, super duper ultra shout outs to you. And to everyone else, literally could not do this season without you guys. So, ultra super special thanks to you guys. And sorry about the ads for the guys who aren't subbed. If you are subbed, you don't see them. Sorry about the ads for the guys who aren't subbed. If you sub, you never see them again. But yeah. If you're somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 to casual or more competitive level, go to LD2L.GG today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season, but it's not too late to stand in. Those are still always needed. Well, might be a little bit less needed going into the bracket, but hey, you never know. It is not too late to join for the in-houses. They're dying out a little bit, but you know they're going to start popping back up once that season ends. It's not too late to join the queues. They're popping everywhere you look. Go to LD2L.GG. Follow the link to the Discord server. That's where all the action is happening, and we will see you Wednesday night for whatever we're doing. At least one series. I already got that.